Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so happy to have you here with me today. Today I thought I would do something a little bit different for my channel, as I'm usually planning or doing a haul, and I thought today would be a good day to go ahead and share with you some of my favorite tools when it comes to planning. So without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started. When it comes to planning, I need to have tweezers. If you have seen my videos previously, you know that these are the tweezers that I always use. These are regular tweezers. These are from the brand Japonesque. I got these at TJ Maxx for less than $4 for a pair of two. And I have to say that I cannot plan without using my tweezers. I do have thick fingertips, so sometimes it's really hard for me to place something and not have my fingers get in the way. So I like to use these tweezers with the fine needle point tip because it really helps me out. So that's why these are like my staple go-to when it comes to planning. Another thing that I always pull when I'm going to go ahead and start planning are rulers. So I usually use either this one or this one. They're both from EC. This one came with my life planner or my teacher lesson planner. I know both of those planners came with the same ruler, and this one I got recently in one of the sales that EC had during the past 2-3 months. And I went ahead and got this one because I really like that it's a little bit smaller than this one and it looks very sturdy. So I like to use a ruler when I'm cutting my washi or when I'm cutting something that I really need to be very precise. And I use these alongside with this. I know this is very popular in the planning community. The one that I always see is the green one, and that one not available anymore on Amazon's website. When you go searching for it, you're going to see this one, and I have to say I really enjoy the way that this one works, because previous to this I had another ceramic pen cutter. So the one that I was using previously, like I mentioned, was this one, the ceramic pen cutter from Otto, and I got this from the Jet Plans website. And what I liked about this one is that you could barely see the cutter, so I was less prone to get cut, or if my kids mistakenly grabbed it thinking it was a pen, they wouldn't get hurt. But it does cut, but for some reason I cannot manage to keep it straight or flush to the edge of the ruler. It tends to pull away and it drags, and I hate that. If I do it freehand, I have no problem with it, but if I try to flush it to the edge of the ruler, it becomes a hot mess. So I decided to try out this one, and this one works perfectly fine for me. So and that's why I've been using this one lately. Also for cutting washi, I like to use this washi cutter from Condren Press. This is called the GameBun color, and it's obviously designed after a Game Boy color, and it's in purple. So this one is just an acrylic piece that you just lay the washi and then you pull, and it gives you a nice flat edge. I like it a lot, but when I need to be very precise or it's very thin washi and I know if I pull it's going to drag, I'd rather use the slice tool. Okay. Also for cutting, I like to use these traveler scissors. This came in a seasonal surprise box earlier this year. This is from EC, and they have come in very handy. I love to use them, especially when I'm working on my teacher lesson planner. I really like to use these, and they have been very handy. I can keep them here in my pencil pouch. I just stick it here, and that's it. I can take it all over the house. So if I'm not using those scissors, then I'll go ahead and use this ones. These are also from EC, and yeah, there's nothing very special about them other than they look pretty. But they're good scissors. They do their job perfectly fine. Okay, so this is another tool that I absolutely have to have on hand when I'm going to go ahead and start planning, and it's my whiteout. My favorite is the Tombow mono correction tape in original, and I absolutely love it. I love it so much that I already have a backup ready for me when this one runs out. I truly recommend this correction tape or whiteout. And I also use the Tombow mono two-way correction tape, and this one does include an eraser at the back, as you can see, and this one is retractable, so you just push and you can hide it, so it protects it. But weirdly enough, for some reason when I put the new refill for this, it doesn't want to go sit snugly in there. It kind of bounces out, and I haven't been able to fix it. I know that you can open it right here. As you can see, it absolutely came off. I've tried to tighten it, but it doesn't work. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It just came like that, I guess. But anyways, this is my other favorite to use when it's not broken. So I have to get another refill for that, because I'm pretty sure the refill that I got was a dud, because the previous one didn't do that at all, and it works just the same way as this one, but it's a little bit more easier for me to use, specifically when I'm homeschooling. This one is very handy for that. So another thing that I would like to mention that I like to use when I'm specifically pre-planning are sticky notes, and these are the two that I've been using the most right now. So these are both from EC. This one is from the Hello Kitty collection, and this one I like to use it mainly to leave notes for myself, either on my teacher planner or just random notes here and there. So this one I really like a lot, and yeah, but I'm trying to use them sparingly because of the Hello Kitty. I don't want them to run out. But this one's over here, I've been using a lot lately, this specific pattern. And what I like about these ones is that it comes with a good variety of sizes, as well as more flags, and I also like the pattern that it has. The only thing is that these are not super sticky, and I don't mind that they're not that sticky, so it doesn't pull on the piece of paper that I place it on, but it can be a little bit tedious if you are putting it in other surfaces. But other than that, I absolutely love these sticky notes. So I've recently started to print some printable kits here at home, and I use my Silhouette Portrait 3 to cut those, but sometimes those files do not include the cutting lines to split the printable into multiple pages, and I don't want to mess with the settings that are already pre-programmed for those files. So what I like to use for that is this Fiskars paper trimmer, and the reason that I like this one is, one, it opens up. Let me see if I can show you full frame. I think not, but kind of. All right, so you just put your paper here, either in landscape or portrait, and you can get a very even cut. And the other thing that I like is that in this specific model, you can see where the blade is going to cut through. So I had a previous model, and you could only see this, and you had to guess if the blade was going to go exactly where you needed it to go through, because the space is quite wide. But in this one, I don't think you're going to be able to see if I do not put a piece of paper down. Okay, let me put this piece of paper here and see if you can see it. Okay, so if you can see that little very thin gray line, that's actually a wire that tells you where your blade is going to cut through. So I love that you have that extra guidance of where you're cutting through. And I also use this not only for stickers, I use this for trimming papers for homeschooling, making craft, and all sorts of things. Specifically here, I like to do books for my kids, and I laminate and bind the books, and then I use this every single time. So it gets lots of use. It's not only for paper, and it was relatively cheap. I think it was no more than $15. I've seen it on Amazon's website for $22, this one specifically, but I got it at, I think it was my local PX for $15. So that's it, you guys. Those are the tools that I most likely will use when I'm planning, pre-planning, and all of that. As an honorable mention, I would say paper clips. I use paper clips as I am picking out the kits that I'm going to use and keep them together and all that, but I mean, anyone can use whatever they want to keep their pages together. And yeah, so if you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I've been loving seeing your comments and all the love I've been getting over at Instagram. I'm very, very thankful for that, and I can't wait to keep growing this planning community with you guys. So until the next time, bye guys.